My guest Jasmine and her fiance Michael have 23 children. You heard me right, 23. But they only share 2 of them. Now here's the problem. Michael has doubts about being the biological father of 2-year-old Carter and 1-year-old Michaela. He's convinced that Jasmine cheated on him, and Jasmine has her own suspicions about Michael. They've asked us to unlock both of their phones and to take a DNA test to uncover the truth about their kids and hopefully save their family. Everyone, welcome Jasmine to the show. So why does Michael believe that the youngest 2 kids aren't his?
Well, the very first one, we were kind of just seeing each other and cheating on somebody we were with.
Oh, so you 2 were both in relationships?
Yes.
Got it. And then you were together.
Right. He still claims that, you know, the relationship he was in, he wasn't taken serious, and that, you know, he cared about me, he liked me, and he acted really, really jealous whenever I was with the person I was in a relationship with, and it happened to be a female.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm like, I'm not sleeping with any other man. You're the only one.
Yeah.
So that would be impossible.
Got it. So when did he first start denying Carter and Michaela?
Sometimes whenever he got mad, he denied Carter whenever I was pregnant. But he still came around. He still went to doctor's appointments, ultrasounds. He still showed up at the hospital for delivery. He started denying Michaela when she was born and like 3 months into it because she was really light-skinned.
Got it. Do you think it's possible that they're not his children?
No, not at all.
You're 100% sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
Okay.
We spent almost every day together. For me to be cheating, I got away with a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not normally a cheater, but it was something about him that I really saw, that I really cared about. Like, I really thought that this could work. And I started seeing red flags, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, I ignored them.
Because you found out he was still married?
Yes. That's something that I did not know.
Here you go.
Michael was not wearing a wedding ring when I met him. And he never told me. And he's saying, I didn't lie to you. I'm like, not mentioning it to me is lying. And so, basically at that point.
So what did you say to, so he said, when you confronted him, he just said, well, I didn't lie to you? What else did he say?
He just said, you never asked.
Oh. Do you believe that he's divorced from his wife? That means no. If you gotta say, if that's a quick yes.
Well, I believe him.
Have you seen paperwork?
Nope.
No paperwork. So you still to this day don't know if he's divorced?
Well, so he's always like willing and ready, like, let's go get married. Come on, we can do it today. But I don't know if that's just because, you know, I'm gonna say no. Why now? You know what I'm saying? But one day I'm gonna call him out on it. Come on.
But you are engaged right now?
Yeah.
Yes. How long have you been engaged?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. Do you have a wedding date?
Yeah. But it looks like it's gonna be pushed back.
Do you think he's cheating?
I don't think that he's cheating physically. I think that it might be like he's probably engaging in telephone calls and text message stuff, like when I'm at work.
So you think he's emotionally cheating on you?
Yeah.
Okay. You said that Michael has unhealthy behaviors. You said earlier the red flags. So these are things that you said he said he
yeah,
brings up
that's
the
what I'm
past?
working on, bringing up the past. We'll be talking about any random thing, and something that happened whenever Carter was 6 months old. He'll be like, you know that one day you were 15 minutes late getting home? Where did you say you went? I guess to see if my story changed.
Do you do that with him? Do you do that with him?
No, not at all. Like, I'm not as insecure, but I am. I'm gonna tell you I am.
Yeah.
But I'm not as insecure. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and think, okay, he's been gone 30 minutes and he hasn't answered my phone calls. But if I don't answer him, he's blowing my phone up constantly. I'm getting text messages. First they start off like, babe, are you okay?
Yeah.
Babe, where are you at? And then it's, okay, you know what? Now I know you're doing something. You need to call me right now, blah, 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 what's your problem? And it turns into aggression. And then if I say I'm leaving, well, you ain't got to worry about it because I'm not gonna be here when you get back. Well, who's gonna stay with our kids? So anytime he gets mad and he leaves, I'm there with the kids.
I got it.
He knows I'm not gonna leave my kids.
Of course
Anytime
not. Yeah,
that
of course.
he has left overnight, I was at home in bed with my children.
So do you think he's hiding something?
Honestly, I do.
What do you think he's hiding?
I really don't feel like it's nothing big. And he's just like one of those people that he feels like he's gonna be attacked. And for me, it's...
I'm questioning this because I don't know. But why do you think it's nothing big? Why do you, because I notice when I ask you questions, you immediately give him an answer without him even having to say nothing.
No.
You start immediately, and I know you said you have some self-esteem issues, so I understand where that could particularly be kind of creeping in. But why are you justifying things for him before? Like, I'm like, well, you told my producers 3 nights out, and then you're like, well, maybe it could be 1. I mean, whether it's 1 or 3, it's bad. I mean, you know, if you're leaving the house, you said he's threatening you with these things, and you kind of like say, yeah, he did this, but...
Okay, so I guess in his defense on that end,
So you doing it
he's
again?
not ever. Well, we're always together. The only time that we're not is when I'm at work.
But we're talking about his
don't
behavior.
feel-
And again, you're excusing it by talking about what you two do together, what you do.
Right.
And I'm wondering why.
I guess I don't feel like he's physically cheating on me. Like I said, I just feel like it's a phone conversation. Somebody he's met somewhere that I wasn't with him.
Are you okay with that?
No.
Well, listen, I'm here with Jasmine, who says she's tired of her fiance, Michael, accusing her of cheating and denying that he's the father of her 2 youngest children. I'm ready to hear his side of the story, so everyone, please welcome Michael to the show. Thanks for being here, sir. All right, so I got a question. Why didn't you tell Jasmine you were married?
She didn't ask, and that relationship was over with before it started.
Don't you think it was your obligation to tell her, though?
It could have been, yeah, but we both was in a relationship.
Why do you think could have been and not yes, it
Man,
just was?
She didn't ask.
So because we can go through the circle with it. I know you're saying she didn't ask, but again, why don't you think it's your responsibility to tell? If you're in a relationship and you're getting with someone new, you should be the one to say, hey, up front. She told you that she was with somebody, right?
No, I knew because of the mutual friends is my half brother and his wife.
Okay.
So I already knew this.
Have you officially divorced your wife yet?
Yes,
You have?
I have.
Okay. So since he has doubts about it, have you ever showed her the paperwork to say
I
I'm
don't have no
divorced?
paper myself, but I know my 2 daughters by her that sent me pictures like that. He go divorce decree, and I tell her, you don't believe me? Come on, let's go right now. Let's go downtown.
Okay.
Let's get married, and
So
then
if
we'll
you're-
plan everything else.
If you have the photos, have you ever showed her the photos
The fellows what?
of a divorce
Yes.
decree?
I'd have tried.
Uh-huh.
But
And you don't want to
Jasmine
see
in her
it?
own world.
No, I haven't seen him.
He said he tried to show you the divorce decree.
He
did you?
probably did, but at that point, whenever he was probably trying to show me, I was into it with her, and it wasn't a good time.
Okay.
She that type of person.
Because I'm physical. I want papers. I want to see the papers. I want to see them in my face. I don't want to see no pictures. I don't know where they came from.
Jasmine said something that you don't come home some nights. Why not?
It's not no some nights. It was just one time. And to make it so bad, it was raining real bad. I had on shorts, a T-shirt. The officer saying, well, could you at least let him get some clothes or something? She gave him a jacket, and I had to leave.
So is the reason that he stayed out that night because you called the police?
Why don't we get on why I called the police?
Because we was arguing.
So you were arguing, so you called the police. But when you told me it sounded as if he just left. You knew that he was leaving because the police were there.
Well, yeah,
They told me I had to
I
leave.
knew that he was leaving. Okay, so before the police was even called, before they even came, he was outside already.
Mm-hmm.
So it was until he started banging. I had to call the police because I have neighbors.
I understand.
So I called them and they just said, why don't you take a walk? Why don't you leave the premises? They didn't say, oh, leave permanently for the night. You could have took a walk and came back.
But I can't understand his point of view of if you've called the police and we've just had this altercation, why would I come back in the house and possibly let something else come up?
Because you know that that's happened before and you have come back, have you not?
Yes.
Please don't lie.
Yes. I mean, but
You
it's
have
like,
left and came back, but this particular night you did not.
Well, she wants to know, did you leave that night to spend time with your ex?
what ex?
Are you two arguing about cheating in front of the kids?
Usually we're in our room and they're not in there with us.
Okay.
They're usually kind of
They
off doing their own
outside.
thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I guess we have another ping. We have a message from Jasmine's 17-year-old daughter, Jada. Let's take a look at what she has to say.
I'm tired of hearing my mom and Michael arguing about whether or not she's cheating. And I hate it when they put me in the middle of their drama and make me pick a side. I don't know if my mom is cheating or if Michael really is Carter and Michaela's dad. But I do know that it's not fair for them to bring me and my siblings into their mess, and I'm tired of it.
Don't fall for the hype, y'all. It ain't even
How do y'all
like
feel
that.
about what Jada said? Because that's a child saying she hear y'all arguing.
She's a young woman. She go through things herself. And 90% of the time, if he's not with me, she is.
Okay.
I allow my children to express themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset
But you
with
think
her
it's
at
okay
all.
that they hear you arguing?
No, it is not. It
Okay.
is not. And that's one of the things that I'm telling him we need to work on because a lot of the arguing comes from his insecurities.
All right. What do you think I'll find in his phone?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Well, this is the thing. We don't have to go too far because we already know it. He refused to unlock his phone. So he said we're not going to unlock his phone at all. Do you want to explain to her why you made that choice?
Because
if it's going to help her to feel like she can heal?
I mean, why? And she can unlock herself. She know my code and stuff.
I just want to know why, Mike. Why? If you not had it, nothing, what was the problem? Why
Because
you gotta make me feel like this?
You can look
because
through-
now they finna go through mine, and I still have doubt. Regardless to whatever they found or didn't find, you can walk. Because I'm getting tired. Today is it for me.
I will.
Well, I've unlocked Jasmine's phone. We went through emails, DMs, and text messages. When it came to emails and apps, we found 0 that were suspicious in any nature. When it came to direct messages on any social media app, we found 0. Now, when it came to text messages on her phone that would be suspicious, we did find 4. But these are 4 messages that I flagged, because they were disrespectful messages from you, Michael, filled with hateful name-calling and accusing Jasmine of cheating. But no evidence was found to support that Jasmine has cheated at all. This how you talking to the woman you say you want to marry?
Man, maybe I should have unlocked my phone. Because I got them too.
We go back and forth.
Maybe
We
I
do,
should have.
but-
I know.
Maybe I should have.
You should
I mean,
have.
Yes, that's
Because
how,
only reason I say you should have.
That's how I respond.
Only reason I should have is because I use unlock the phone as a tool to give y'all the clarity of whether
Right.
you should stay together or leave.
I
And so we don't
understand.
have that.
I understand.
But now there's also a DNA mystery that we have to solve here. So,
I'm ready for that.
Okay.
I'm ready. So, once you get these results, it's gonna be, you see I've done anything wrong. Yeah. And when you get these results, then you can back down on insecurity, right? Yes. I'm not expecting you to do this tomorrow. Okay. But can you just promise me you'll work on it?
I will.
I wanna leave here with something. I wanna be happy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Jasmine, here are the answers for your son, Carter. Michael, you are Carter's father. Here you go. When it comes to Michaela, Michael, you are Michaela's father.
I told you! Now, Michelle, get my business. I told you. I don't have to lie to you.
Okay, what's the emotion coming from? Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Where's the emotion coming from?
It was the doubt,
Yeah.
but she a special person to me. Like I never had anyone. I'm 45 years old. I was in an 18-year relationship. We had 9 kids. She woke up one morning and just told me I'm done. I'm like, done with what?
I hear you.
You know, and the way I love her. I love her to death. I'm not gonna lie. I just needed to know because of what I've been through.
Yeah.
That's all. And now since I got everything I know, then I promise you I'll be a better person.
I'm just gonna give y'all my opinion. I came here, and I really do hope y'all are better. But y'all are dysfunctional, and y'all are unhealthy for each other. And as much as I want to like hear this, and I want to wish for something better, my concern goes to these kids first of all, and then my second thing goes for you two as human beings, just needing to heal for yourself. But I don't think y'all are healthy together. There's not one bit of it. I just saw a ping pong of back and forth, accusations, and I don't think 100% professionally and personally that because I unlocked her phone or if I would have unlocked your phone, that it's gonna stop. The only thing that will stop happening is you denying your children now. I believe that is one positive thing we'll get out of this, but this is gonna be unhealthy. And I don't know why y'all are holding on and saying things like, well, she's the most special person to me. You don't treat somebody who you think is special like that. And that's just the point. And you as well. I understand that you've been hurt, and I understand your trauma and experiences, so I'm not going to invalidate those, but I also see your attitude popping through. And so I want y'all to figure out, why is this so important for y'all to stay in? Maybe there's something about the support and love y'all could give each other as friends, because y'all got together in a very horrible way. There was dishonesty, there was no foundation, and then y'all got pregnant quick. So y'all really didn't have no time to build a foundation. Y'all didn't have no time to know each other, to figure each other out. Go back, meet each other, learn about who y'all are. That's the only advice that I could give y'all to make this even remotely one day be healthy. And then in the meantime, co-parent and stop letting these kids hear y'all argue. If you don't want them to end up on this couch in 15 years, go ahead and y'all do the work right now to be better co-parents for them. But please, my advice, slow down and learn each other. I wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Hold up. Where are you going? I know you want to watch more Karamo, so click here to subscribe and click here to watch more so we can keep talking and growing, friends. I love you.